Force reported the total amount could be as much as 800 billion. 800 billion. That's 2.5 times the size of our entire state budget. To pay for that, you'd need a major tax hike, unlike anything this state has ever seen before. I recognize and acknowledge the painful part of our history. The pains of our past should not be paid by the people of today. The majority of our state is Latino and Asian, making up 55% of our population. Most of them, like me, are first, second, or third generation immigrants who had nothing to do with slavery, discrimination, Jim Crow laws. Nothing. It is fundamentally unfair to force these people to pay for this, and because of that,
reparations from slavery and Black victimization is about to be shoved down our throats for the most wretched holiday in America. BLM raised millions, but what did they do for Black lives? It is outrageous to see people asking for reparations, even though they never went through slavery. These ungrateful people should be celebrated because they were born in the greatest nation to ever exist. Here's a tip. If you don't like America, I out.
So, as you can see, you got two Mexicans, female Mexicans, talking trash about Black people. And Black people don't care. Black people just go on about their lives. And honestly, I don't know what to continue to say, because like I said before, when I do these type of videos, you can look at the numbers on my videos. You don't have to watch the videos. Just look at the numbers underneath. You can see when I do videos on dating and relationships, hundreds of views. Mind you, these are small numbers anyway, but I do hundreds of views. When I do videos talking about the consciousness and how Black people are disrespected, they get tens of views. Tens. I'm talking about 30, 20, 18. Black people don't care. Black people do not care. We just allow everybody on planet Earth to disrespect us. And the Asians will be next. The Asians will be talking crap about us next. They've already been talking crap about us, by the way, but they're going to talk crap about us openly next. Here's the issue. And for any Black that is against reparations, we need to impose, where is Adolf Caesar when you need him? The date of the Geechee is over. It really should be. And we just need to start doing what Adolf Caesar did in the movie. Man, I forget the name of that movie, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Adolf Caesar and a man that just passed away. I sold the store. We got to start doing something about these y'all passive Negroes. Really, we really do. Here's the thing. If you don't demand payment for your ancestors, that's what these people are basically saying. When you have idiots like Joe Biden, and Joe Biden was against reparations when he was in the Senate. Joe Biden's was definitely against. Joe Biden's against it now. You have what he does is he talks that he throws stuff out there in the universe like he's down for y'all, and then once he gets elected, he does nothing but give more Mexicans and more illegal immigrants, and those illegal immigrants come from Canada, they come from the United Kingdom, and they come from Asia. All these the Chinese women come here when they're about 8 months pregnant, and they fly over to here to have a baby so that their baby is naturalized in the United States. This has been going on. Y'all need to do y'all research and educate yourself. But the biggest population is coming from, of course, South America. And here it is. Joe Biden and them have we spend $150 billion, roughly. This is an estimate. From the state, local, and federal level, they spend $150 billion per year on housing and taking care of illegal immigrants. When they come here, when those illegal immigrants get here and we allow them here, what do? They get free money, they get free benefits, they get housing. Up in New York, they just closed down a bunch of parks. What was that, last year, 2 years ago when Joe Biden first took office? They shut down a whole bunch of soccer fields and a whole bunch of public parks just so that the illegal immigrants could have a place to lay their head. And therefore, the taxpayers of those areas could not use those services that they pay for because the illegal immigrants were there. And all you have is a whole bunch of Black people that are super liberal. I don't know where y'all got this super liberalism from, always sympathizing with other groups. Well, we need to take care of them. We need to take care of them. They here. And these people come here and go, I guarantee you, you go to a home improvement store and get one of these illegal Mexicans to do work for you. They're going to, number one, they're going to charge you way too much money. They want to get paid American wages, but they want to get paid in cash. Trust me, I know from experience. They want to get paid in cash and they want to get paid top dollars, or at least 90% of what they think the going rate should be. They're not going to give you a huge discount to do their work. So they get tax-free money. They're getting paid underneath the table for free and don't have to pay any taxes. They get all of the benefits from American services, you know, utilizing our services, and yet you have American homeless people here that don't even get half of what they get. There was a homeless guy, he was actually a black homeless guy that tried to get onto, I think, like one of the illegal immigrant buses, or like go into a facility to sleep, but it was specifically for illegal immigrants. So they denied him entry. That video is online. I don't know the name of the video, but look it up. So why is it that we, once again, I'm telling y'all about this Martin Luther King mentality where y'all want to save everybody. Y'all want to have a march on Washington, but y'all want to invite everybody to the party. Y'all want to invite the white women for feminism. Y'all want to invite the cripples. Y'all want to invite the Mexicans, the Indians. Y'all want to invite everybody else, but none of these people invite y'all to fight with them. When you see Asian and the Pacific Islanders have their functions, it is for them. When you see the Hispanics have their function, it is for them. And also, too, before I go any further, I want to shout out African Diaspora News Channel, where I got this clip from, the first clip, and then the second clip I got from the Young Turks. So I definitely want to shout both of those organizations out for bringing the awareness to this lady, these two Congress people. These are people that are running our government and the stuff that they say about us. Here is also the deal, people. If these people, listen to what these people are saying. They're talking about these Mexicans who came here just last 10 years. I don't know when these two women came to this country. First generation, second generation. I don't care what generation you are. But we're not talking, just if you choose to come here, you take on America's debt, you take on America's history, you take on America's problems. That's what becoming an American is, right? Because if you want to be involved in the system, I don't hear any of these people complaining when all of these veterans, and I did a video on these veterans that are juicing the system, these cheating ass veterans, they want to go to the VA and get 10% disability, 100% disability, and nothing's wrong with these people. But yet we have to pay and subsidize for a lot of these veterans going down and committing fraud to get free money in perpetuity. Mind you, this is for the rest of their life. I have a friend, I'm not making this up. He gets 40% disability. He's a physical trainer. He literally is a physical trainer. Probably one of the fittest people you'll see on planet Earth, and he gets 40%. And I think he said that that's about like $6,000 a month, just free money. So he makes $72,000 a year just to do nothing. Because he gets 40%, and he justifies it to me laughing, well, you know, and telling me how he gets his money. Just had another friend. She goes down to the VA and she's like, yeah, talk to my doctor. And my doctor's like, yeah, we're going to get this VA. We're going to get your disability up. And they fill out these people's papers and we pay for this in perpetuity. So let me ask these two senators people this. My kids, these people weren't, when these people's services have been over, like when they were in the military, they got out in the early 2000s. My kids weren't born until after that. So why my kids have to pay for these people's to get military benefits in perpetuity? Let me ask that. Okay, so if America's still paying off debt, if we're at $20-something trillion in debt, why am I paying for debt that the United States had continually accrued, and it has accrued before I was even born? So why do I have to pay for that debt? Why should I, if we're going off of history, what they're trying to say is they weren't here or around when slavery occurred, so no one wants to pay the debt owed, the failed reparations that America failed to pay, whether it was the 40 acres and a mule or up to 40 acres and a mule, whether it was the land that America promised blacks that they never gave, and whether it was the money that America promised. Mind you, these are promises that were never kept. Why can't their ancestors go back and say, we want our money? And they're entitled to it. But yet everyone else is entitled to get paid. I didn't tell the mortgage companies to write these funny mortgages that they put together, these bundled mortgages that bankrupted the housing market in 2008. So why do I have to pay for that? I didn't give out PPP loans, and I didn't create COVID. COVID wasn't created in a lab over here. I didn't have anything to do with COVID. So why should I help to give COVID relief to businesses and to other individuals? Why are we bailing out the auto industry? White people love to get money, and these people are white. Look at them. They're white Mexicans. There's no such thing as a race of Mexicans. No such thing as a race of Mexicans. But yet they want bailouts whenever it comes to their people. But when it comes to black people, all they want to talk about is that happened 300 years ago. Well, yeah, if you're not going to pay us, that's just like me not paying somebody a debt. That's just like me not paying somebody a debt, saying, okay, can I borrow $5,000? And I borrow $5,000 from somebody. And then next year I say, oh, no, I can't pay you. I'll pay you when I pay you. And I keep stalling when I'm going to pay you. And then 10 years go by. And then I say, man, that debt was 10 years ago, man. What are you talking about? That debt was 10 years. Why are you asking for something that's 10 years old, man? That debt is in the past. Or let's just say the person passes away and now their kid comes at me and saying, you owed my father some money. So what? The kid is not entitled to collect? Because I can guarantee you this. I can guarantee everyone this. And you know this to be true if you're a smart person, but I'm doubting the intelligence of some of the people online. If you have a parent that passes away, and that parent passes away with some kind of debt, and there's a house that's involved, the mortgage company is going to say, you still got to pay the mortgage on this house. That debt does not go away. They don't just give you the house and you don't have to pay the remaining balance. You have to assume the debt that's on that house and any other debt that comes with that person once that person passes away. So I don't understand why these people don't get it. And then for them to always say that they always like to use negative, dog whistle, hateful words, victimization, ratchet holiday. Why is it a ratchet holiday? Are you calling 4th of July a ratchet holiday? Do you know how they gained their independence? They gained their independence from being treasons. Or traitors. They committed treason. So that's a ratchet holiday. That's way more ratchet. Juneteenth is not ratchet at all. What was ratchet was the fact that they failed to tell a bunch of people that they were free, and they continued to have them work for an additional 2 years, I think 2 years, and got free labor out of somebody for 2 additional years. That's ratchet. But of course, these Mexicans don't see it that way because we always know that Mexicans do not like black people. And their racism is showing in this video. And these are, once again, women. So don't come to me with that old feminist, oh, us women are so helpless. No, this is the type of stuff that women do. They have a bunch of hate in their heart, a bunch of hate. And these are the people that black women will defend. Don't defend these Mexican women talking trash about us. We have to learn to stick with our own. I don't know when you're going to get that through your head. Stick with your own. And since we're talking about that, once again, I do thank the African Diaspora Network channel for bringing this awareness to my purview, or to my intellect, or whatever you want to call it, or bringing awareness to me, is that the NAACP, or the Congressional Black Caucus, look at their mission statement, and then when you look at the mission statement between the Asian and Pacific Islanders, and when you look at the Hispanic or the Latino mission statement, we're always talking about us and others. We're always fighting for the gays. We're always fighting for the cripples. We're always fighting for everything. Now, if you're black and crippled, or if you're gay and crippled, we'll fight for that cause. We'll fight for the We should just be fighting for the black cause. If you want to help with your being gay or being crippled, then you need to join a disability group, or you need to join another, the rainbow group. You need to join something else. But the Congressional Black Caucus needs to focus on black people first and only. That is your only job. That's your only job, because these other people aren't focused on you. We're the race we're the race at the bottom trying to help everybody else. That doesn't even make sense. You are at the bottom of the food chain, and you're worried about everybody else. Is everybody else okay? Everybody else problems? Anybody got a problem? I'll help you fight you're already spread thin. Stop it. This type of stuff it really, really irritates me. It really does. So that's all I'm going to say about this, but I just had to bring this video up. Totally ticked off with this video. But if you have comments, put them in the comment section. Also hit the like and subscribe. I'm the Political Brown Kid. I'm out.